Hello guys, welcome to Realities of Today. Before we dive into this video, make sure you smash the subscribe button and press the like button and the notification bell. Today we are going to look at things to know before marrying a Chinese person. After speaking with many people who are married to a Chinese person, a common denominator was regretting not researching much about what is it like marrying a Chinese person before they married one. As they say, life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what will happen next. Even if you swear that you will never find a Chinese for a spouse, but as long as you live in China, you will never know. So before the "you will never know" part becomes a reality, here are things that you should know before marrying a Chinese. You are literally marrying your spouse's family. Something about filial piety is to do with this situation. It goes without saying that you should expect your spouse's family to be engaged in making major decisions in your marriage life, and sometimes even living with them under the same roof. Family blessing is needed for marriage. This should be a no surprise for the reasons mentioned above. Family plays a major role in one's marriage, and so it is vital you seek family approval before going forward with the marriage. You will be assimilated to Chinese culture, not otherwise. If you are married to a local in China, very few will agree to move far from their homes or outside China. In fact, the majority of marriages between foreigners and Chinese has seen the foreign side settling in China and playing by the Chinese side rules. That and the fact that the marriage itself is more likely to be a Chinese marriage, not Western marriage, and will more likely take place in China than your own country. It is not always all about love. In China, marriage is not all about love, and don't get me wrong, some of the couple do love each other, but that's rarely a reason for them to get married. This is more pronounced when it comes to foreign Chinese marriages. It's mostly about complementing and completing one another. According to a video posted by a famous YouTuber Serpensa, some of the Chinese who decide to marry or date foreigners have had some bad experiences with their compatriots or do not fit the ideal Chinese standards for a wife. For example, his own wife was divorced. That means she would find it very hard to find a good Chinese husband, but she can find a rather great foreign husband under the same conditions. Another example is Chi Lina, who also was divorced and spent years looking for a suitable husband in China to no avail. She would later marry an American, Chris. You can read their story here. I don't need a green card, I just need a good husband. Another friend of mine also told me that his wife has a rather darker skin and short hair. She was always singled out and bullied by her compatriots ever since she was a child. At school and even university, she was never invited to parties with other classmates. Eventually, she started meeting foreigners and found that foreigners treat her as equal without contempt. She feels comfortable with foreigners than with Chinese. Marriage does not guarantee green card or work permit. One thing you should always remember, you are still and will still be treated as a foreigner even if you marry a Chinese person. Marriage guarantee a spouse visa and residence permit which needs to be renewed every year, depending on the province. But remember, you can't work under spouse visa and you cannot apply for a green card just on the premise that you have a wife or husband in China. Bonus: how to know that a Chinese person likes you. Chinese people, especially women, may not profess their love for you directly. But they would do it by showing that they care for you, so when they tell you to put more clothes because it's getting colder, or take good care of your health, they might be hinting that they like you. Well, did I miss any points? Let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe for more video.